and welcome to another episode of Techfanaticofficial, your honest guide to the Cryptoverse. I'm excited today to talk about Galaxy Arena. It's a project that I've been actively actually involved in helping them as well, and it's a Metaverse project that is very exciting. So as you know, a lot of the projects have the Metaverse component, but they don't have partners, they don't have the Web2 partnerships, Web3 partnerships, and they don't really become the hub that can attract daily active users. What Galaxy Arena is doing in a nutshell, which I'm going to go through more detail, is they're bridging that virtual and reality gap. So they're bringing a lot of Web2 businesses, Web3 companies, Gamefi, Move to Earn, and other projects into this space to bridge that gap and also be a centralized area in the crypto space to attract people for having that VR experience, live events, attraction, and also an area for business. So whatever you seek for an entertainment, especially being calling it some gym, sports related, Metaverse, Galaxy Arena is going to provide that for you. So it's going to be an X2N component. So it's not like a Gamefi, let's say play to earn or a move to earn component. It's an engage to earn. It could be playing a game, it could be attending an event, it could be learning, it could be training. There are different ways, shapes, and forms to have an earning. So that's the nutshell differentiation of the project. And they have three main sectors. They have the entertainment venue. So the entertainment venue is where they have 30,000 square meter of digital space into 6 action-packed area. Every area is going to have their own amenities, attraction, functions, and experiences. And they're going to have host live events. They're going to have host concerts. They're going to host games and matches, like a boxing match, for example. And there's a lot of revenue earning mechanism for it, from watching the game to merchandise and ticketing system that they have. Then they have the Galaxy Tower. The Galaxy Tower, think of it as the accommodation space near the gym where they're going to have the tool sets, the accommodation. They're going to have the social nightclub, the event and casino space. And they're going to have 20,000 unique NFT units for it. So that's the sector that they have. And as you can see, they have Metaverse, earning, event, fitness, finance, health, virtual reality, augmented reality, advertising, and trading, all in the same spot. And the last part that they have is the Galaxy Gym. The Galaxy Gym is more focused on giving you the training functionality. So the move to earn, the fitness, the area that you can train with real instructors in a Metaverse is where the Galaxy Gym going to be popular and be quite handy for you. So as I've mentioned, they have 3 different sectors: entertainment, the Galaxy Gym, and the final segment, which is the apartments or the lounges. And then they have the X2N applications inside the game. So the differentiation is that you don't necessarily earn the token of which is ESNC. You might earn the partner token. So that's why they have hundreds of partnership with Gamefi and Metaverse projects, that by engaging in this Metaverse with those platforms, you're going to have a reward model where you can earn the tokens from those partner projects. And it's more of a shared reward and marketing model that they're doing. So apart from the Metaverse functionality that they have, there are multiple revenue streams that the project is also targeting. I'm going to jump into their own zoning first before going into the detail of the revenue and the token utility. So they have the concept of the zoning, and the concept of zoning, as I've mentioned, is having that 30,000 square meters of the Metaverse for concerts, fighting events, having the gym, again, bringing those mini games into the function, and not just being a simple app that's a move to an application. They're going to bring those apps, all of them, in one space that you can use. And also it could be some that are more training functions. So for example, Fitness Evolution, Dot Moves, which I've done a video about, Menzi. So some of the projects that I've already done a video, they have actually their own hub. And then they have the tower, which is also another hub for the accommodation. Now, in terms of the utility that you can have, obviously the feature of X2N provides the reduced pricing for the tickets because it's all in one place. So because of the scalability, using blockchain is going to reduce the travel time and also the cost. The Metaverse AR integration is similar to other Metaverse in that sense that it's always available. And this train to earn reward system is something that can motivate people and also gives you option. So if you're, for example, stuck to dot moves, for example, which I use, maybe you get bored of the challenges they have that are limited dancing functionality, you want to try another application. If you're using the metaverse in Galaxy Arena, they're going to have different components, different areas, and that gives you that availability, and sort of you don't get bored because you have different ways to entertain yourself. Now, the ecosystem revenue is quite complex, but if I summarize it into 3 sections, so you have the, as I've mentioned here, you have the 3 segments, one of them being the gym, one of them being the entertainment venue. So if you're in the entertainment venue, you will have advertising in those venues. So there's an income to earn from advertising. You would be sponsoring those sponsorship. There's another way of making revenue. You're gonna have ticket sales for those events. Ticket selling is another way to make an income for the project and for people who actually hold a share of that venue, because they can sell parts of the venue and use that for ticket sale. You can sell merchandise as NFTs. There's going to be transactions. So any transaction fee from here is going to also be an income for them. And there's also the second component, which is the living area and the land sale. So that's where they have the virtual real estate. They have the land sale over here, and they have the revenue stream from the commissions that comes from it and the social casino. The final one is the gym membership. So as a gym member, you can do the move to earn application and use that for monthly membership or whatever membership that coach has, or the session that they have to pay for. That's going to be also another revenue mechanism. And for the ecosystem, they have the portal and they have the token that's going to be used also on ramp. So it's not going to be only limited to blockchain. So that's why it's really, really huge. As you can see, it has pretty much covering all the functionalities of different hubs. And before we jump into the partners, because this one is a huge, huge project in terms of the partnership, you would be beneficial to also look at the income model for the token. So the token flow here, as you can see, they have each sector of the Galaxy having their own revenue stream. They have the entertainment venue. So the entertainment venue, you have the ticket sales, you have the marketing, you have sponsorship fee, and the land sale real estate. You have the gym. So you have gym membership, training, group training, celebrity athletes, avatars, and equipment upgrades. And then you have the Galaxy Tower, which is going to be used as a lounge, nightclub, digital real estate. All of that is going to come here as the metaverse economy. That's going to be used for the development, for the transactions, shared revenue stream, and computing power. And this is going to be the rewards and ecosystem token flow. So that's how they're going to have this value stored into this one. The reward is going to be very limited. So by staking, maybe you can earn some tokens or some other functionalities, but usually you need to purchase passes and other activities. So the token for the project is going to be deflationary and limited. That's why they're going to use the partner tokens for this. Now, the income that they have is going to be used for, so all of these is going to be going into the ecosystem revenue pool. Ecosystem revenue pool is going to be used for buyback and burn, ecosystem development, and the rewards pool, which is made by staking, partnership reward, X2N, referral, NFT land, games, tournament, and education classes. So these are the ways that you can earn. And also I'm summarizing the token utility here for you as well, basically. So the token utility, let's see if there's anything extra for you to cover in the pitch deck, but I think I pretty much covered everything while explaining the revenue sharing model. So that's just showing the problem solutions that they're solving and the market overview and the tokenomics. Yeah. So in terms of the token usage is what I've already covered. So you can use it for the gym, the entertainment venue, and the tower. You can use it for staking. If you're holding the token, it's going to be in the governance. It's going to be partnerships and rewards. It's going to be used for access to the NFT and land sale, buying tickets, education classes, games, tournaments, and also you can earn it from the referral mechanism. So it's basically the currency of the ecosystem for all these hundreds of partners and events. Now, in terms of the tokenomics, the token has 1 billion in the numbering, and they have private round raise. I like the Excel sheet a bit more, but if you look at it, they have 1 billion token. They raised at price of 1 cent, 100 million tokens, which is 10% of the total supply. And if you check the vesting for here, so that's 0% TGE, 3 months cliff, and then the vesting for that is going for 12 months. The token at the public round is sold at 0.03, so 3 cents, fully diluted valuation of $30 million. They've raised, they're raising around $700,000, 20% release on token generation event, and the rest of the tokens is going to be released over a period of 8 months. They have an IEO round, which is going to have a limited number of tokens, 350,000 worth of tokens going to be released on the IEO round. And that's 1% of the total tokens at the price of 0.035 cents. And that's going to be released 100% unlock, but that's a very small amount to think about. They have the KOL round of 0%, 8% TGE, 3 months cliff, and then linear vesting for the next 10 months at the same price of the listing. They have the advisors that's going to be 0% TGE, 12 months cliff, and then rest is in 12 months. And they have the rewards train to earn, 0% TGE, 1 month cliff, linear vesting for 36 months. Development is 0% TGE, 1 month cliff, again linear for 36 months. Marketing, 0% TGE, 3 months cliff, and linear for 18 months. And they have 7% of the total tokenomics that's listed for centralized exchange listing. So think about it. They have less than 13% of, less than 14% of the token for sales, and for team and advisors is so less than 14% for sales, and team and advisors 15%. So that's pretty good, quite less than 30% of the total. And then they've got a huge amount for liquidity and listing. So to make sure the price mechanism is going well, there's not much unlock of the private round. There's no unlock on the private round for the first 3 months, and then the rest is over 12 months. So if you're a public sale participant, you'll be having the first cut and 20% unlock, and you will have all of them unlocked over 8 months period. And if you're an IEO round participant, you get the most expensive one, but 100% unlocked on the centralized exchange, but it's not easy to access that. So that's how you have the tokenomics for the project, which is pretty fairly designed. Now, in terms of partnerships, it's probably the biggest, most huge project in terms of affiliates and partnerships. So if we start with the Metaverse hubs that they have, so they have all these projects as their Metaverse hub, and they are more projects that have use cases in Metaverse. So Bot Planet is like gaming, Battle versus gaming, so gaming projects that can be used in the Metaverse. Gaming guilds that gonna use the Metaverse. Cookie Tree, which I've done a video, Metaverse analytics project. They have Coliseum, which is also a gaming guild. They have Creo Engine, which is a ecosystem. They have Dot Moves, Drives. They have Enjinstarter. So they've got Get Set Play, all these projects as part of their Metaverse ecosystem. And they are basically gaming guilds. They are move to earn. They are training projects. They are different projects that can be used in a Metaverse ecosystem. So over 100 partners, and you can see the announcements. There are over 100 projects in Gamefi, Metaverse, music, analytics, as well as ecosystem that are partner for the project. And some of them are Web2. So some Web2 projects are also a partner of them. And I think Enjinstarter highlighted as well that they have partnership, for example, with D-Hub. They have partnership with the winner of the UAE Arabia title. They have quite a huge amount of projects in Web2 space as a partnership. So they focus extremely on the utility side. That's why they made all these partners. Then they have the investor and backers who are VCs. So this is different from a project that I usually cover, and I go through the VCs who are also a partner. Over here, they have all the ecosystem Metaverse partner, which I cover. Then you come here, strategic partners, who are going to help the token and also the utility. So over here, they're gonna the Metaverse partner are gonna help the utility of the game, utility of the Metaverse development. These guys are gonna help more on running the system, right? The operations. So the Coinbound, for example, Simplex for trading, for wallet function, Gotbit for, you know, for example, market making or other functionality, Unreal Engine for development of the ecosystem, and XTech. So these are the tech stack and tech partnership in blockchain and Web2, and also the design of the Metaverse. And then you have the Metaverse backers and investors. So we've got Bluezilla, who is their partnerships of BSC Pad and all they're quite a bullish incubator and launchpad. They've got DCD Capital, Kenzo Venture, Chiron Labs as their market maker, Enjinstarter, Polygon Network, Ready Player Me, which is a huge Metaverse project, Polygon Studios, WePad, Unity Capital, and Unicorn and Zephyros Capital. In terms of the team, they've got all of the information of the founders who have experience in sports industry, they have experience in the gaming industry, they have experience in the Metaverse industry, as well as sports and art, and a lot of fighters that are partnered with them. Now, all of the information is there. You can even, for example, you can go check Jimmy's profile, what he's been doing before, and all the partnerships that they have. So all of the team is doxed, and their information is available on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and other places. And they have the necessary experience and the partnerships that you need for this sort of project. They have a lot of affiliates as well. So some of the affiliates include sports people, people in MMA, people in boxing space, people who are music directors, music rappers, and also they have, yeah, that's me as the advisor, and also Trav, I'm not sure who is he, but he's a chief key influencer. They have a lot of people who are also affiliates, because as I said, they have a gym and train to earn. So they have all of these people who are going to help with the training and Metaverse functionality. And this guy, for example, is from Iran. I know him. And this is going to help the growth of the ecosystem, having such huge number of partnerships. In terms of the roadmap, in Q1, the ideation was formed and the initial MVP, core team building, the concept advisory, and the website. Q2, the gameplay video, the team members grew from 3 to 35 members, seed round was invested, and the Simplex Metaverse widget was developed. They've actually invested a lot of their own money, the people from here. So some of the people in this company were originally invested in projects like Blocktopia and other ones, and obviously made some profits and used that to develop the initial phase of the project. That's where they got it to right now. And the investors that are participating in private and public round are going to help to run it post go live of the project. So the alpha version is now there. You can even go to the Telegram and look for it. And you can also play the demo and see how it's looking like. They have now 50 team members. They've got live events across the community, and they've connected with the fighters. And the first train to earn VR game is going to come out next month. Networking and socializing feature as well. In Q4, which is now, they're going to have the IDO event in 2 weeks from now. They're going to list on the exchange. They're going to have further centralized exchanges coming into the play. And they're going to have VR meetings in the Galaxy Arena. In Q1, they're going to focus on using the hub for fitness training. They're going to use it for scaling to 10,000 daily active users in Q1 2023 to become the main metaverse for sports. And also, they're going to grow the team to make sure that happens. So that's the roadmap for the project. In terms of social media, they are actually super active. So they've got a follower count of 43,000 people on Twitter. They've got a Telegram group of 80,000 people, and they've got Telegram group in other languages like Vietnamese, Arabic. So they want to make sure they attract different people from different areas. They have Turkish as well, from different areas of crypto into the metaverse. They have over 250 influencers to ensure all the news is going around. They also active on Web2 social media like Instagram. And also you can see they are so active in announcements. So they've got this partnership with Primal, which is going to launch on DAO Maker in the future. They have an IDO calendar, which I'm going to go through. They have a lot of AMAs happening this week and next week. And as you can see, every day they have multiple partnerships, multiple Twitter Space, Metaverse partnerships, project partnerships that come in. And this is going to significantly help them in terms of the growth and attracting, because every time there's an announcement, imagine 100 announcements, 100 different communities in the crypto, they're all going to come, even Metaron, which I'm the KOL, they're going to come out and they're going to talk about it. So that's really huge to have this project. Now, in terms of the IDO, they've already announced the Launchpads that they're going to be launched. So to participate, you can go to Launchpad. Let me actually go. So you can go to launchpad.enjinstarter.com. And this is the very, very first project that's now coming, 17th of October. There's only a raise of $50,000 worth of token. And it's going to be a 0.03 cents price. All the information about the token metrics is here. So the token is going to be raised on 17th of October. It's going to be in Matic network. It's going to be initial supply of $400,000. And there's going to be a lot of allocation in other platforms as well. But the good thing is, at the moment, because it's a bear market, Enjinstarter is going to have easier chance for you to get a better allocation. So I recommend, if you want to stake tokens, go to Enjinstarter, buy some tokens, KYC yourself, and stake in their staking platform to participate in this IDO. Otherwise, you could go to WePad, and also you can go to the Bullish to participate in this IDO. So that's the way for you to participate in the IDO of this project and the launch. Now, in terms of the token generation event, they have a timer as well on their website. If you go down here, I think you can see that they have a timer in 12 days from now. There's going to be the token generation event. They've already announced that they're going to list on 2 top-tier centralized exchanges. I know the name of them, but I can't give you the information. All I can give you is a hint that one of them is going to be an exchange that they cover a lot, starting with B. So yeah, that's the exchange that's going to have the project listed, and it's going to be an IEO. So IEO is usually hard to get, actually. So they're going to actually not just be listed there, they're going to have their IEO event over there as well, which is quite bullish. Now, you can get more information closer to the IEO, but I'm going to share the information about the IDO in my channel. And IEO, I'm going to talk about on Twitter. So if you follow my Twitter, this is my Twitter account. You can follow Amit90, and also you can check the latest updates about the listing of the project. So this is the sort of information I wanted to convey to you about this awesome project, one of the best ones in this month. Now, please do your own research. And if you have any question, put the questions in the comment section, and I'm going to get back to you in time, especially that I know the team for this project, so that I can help you. Post-launch, I'm also planning to do an interview with the team to get more information. Please make sure you like this video, you subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends, and I hope this was an informative video for you and covered all the details that you need. I hope you enjoy it, and I see you next time.